announcement.
Do we want to spoil this?
Go ahead.
Spoil me.
Why are you so afraid to announce this?
Stardust versus Goldust for Fastlane.
For Fastlane?
For Fastlane, not for WrestleMania.
For Fastlane?
For
Don't
Fastlane.
make me cry.
The blow-off will be at WrestleMania. This is the first time.
No, there's no chance
better
they
be.
two straight.
Steel cage.
No chance.
Please.
Hell in a Cell.
0.
Kennel from Hell.
Punjabi prison.
Can we get a Kennel from Hell in the Punjabi prison?
No.
I think we can. Did you see that story with the Great Khali and the Big Show? That people were talking about it, and Jericho talked about it in his book, where Khali took Big Show's spot where he does the chop in the corner, and Big Show got pissed.
Yeah, what did I watch yesterday? I watched one of those new high spots things with Trent and Chuck Taylor, and I think they had Kurt Hawkins was in the room, and he told a story about how Show and Khali almost got into a fight backstage.
Yeah, and I guess that's why like the story that's in Jericho's book is coming out, because it's like Khali would steal the Big Show spots, and the Big Show would get pissed, and they were I guess it was Jericho and Show were tagging up one night, and we all know the Big Show spot where he hushes the crowd, does the chop, you know.
Yeah.
Khali did that, and Big Show got so pissed he confronted him in the back, and he was running him down, and Khali was like, "Oh, what's going on? What do you mean?" And Jericho, the way Jericho describes it about how Khali, like, he didn't speak a lot of English, you could barely understand them, but we wanted to be one of the boys and everything else. And he used to say bro a lot and different stuff. So Big Show like runs him down, and he ends with something like, "Oh, it doesn't matter because you're the shits." And Khali just looks at him and says, "You're the shits too, bro."
Yeah, that's the exact same story that Hawkins.
Yeah.
Word for word.
Yeah. That is tremendous. Makes me really like Great Khali. Makes me wish Great Khali had main evented at WrestleMania.
Oh, God.
Oh, God.
I want to know whose decision it was to put the world title on him.
Vince.
No, but
Vince.
Who gave that to Vince? Did Vince
I think
come
Vince
up with
thought
that on its own?
Yeah, I think so. Giant international market. He was a big star in India, so...
Foreigner,
exactly. Yeah, another baby face.
I love that band. So big star, foreigner. So Finn Balor,
Exactly.
wearing the WWE title. I know that there's still like the casual wrestling fan who doesn't watch NXT, which is probably the majority of the WWE universe. Probably there are people, there are women out there and men.
They don't even know it yet.
They don't even know.
Oh, it's about to hit them in the face.
Literally. They don't even know what to expect when they see Finn Balor for the first time.
Oh, my God.
He's going to be a star.
They don't even know what's going to happen. More than... I feel like poor Hideo Itami is getting a little bit of the short end of the stick here just because he's good, but compared to Balor, he's not great.
Balor just has the superstar look, like the entrance, the paint, like everything.
Yeah. Like you said,
he knows how to be a sports entertainer.
Right, he's a sports entertainer.
Exactly. He knows how to work WWE style.
He's got the moves.
Both parts excited and terrified him coming up to the main roster.
They can't blow it.
I'm with Dave now. Dave said it. They can't screw up Finn Balor. I agree. I don't think they can screw him up. Because I don't think Triple H will let them screw him up.
I hope not. I hope you're right.
Well, if you look at the guys that Triple H has been high on, I mean, Wyatt sort of had that middling area where he wasn't doing very well, like between the Cena feud and now I liked his stuff with Ambrose.
That's the thing, though. They tried.
Right.
Like, they gave him Cena at his first WrestleMania match. Like that's big.
Yeah.
If you look at the Triple H guys, none of them are ever really put into a horrible position. Rollins,
it's not like Rose or the Ascension or
Bo Dallas.
Like those weren't Triple H guys. You know who's Triple H's guys. It's been the Shield, the Wyatt. Now it's Owen, Sammy, Balor, Tommy. Like those are his next guys when they come up that he's going to take care of.
All right.
I'm confident in this now. I had the same worries of like, I want him to stay in NXT because look what happens when these guys get called up. But
right, just like this is scary. But
you're right. We could have predicted that Adam Rose, the Ascension.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like a lot of people list these examples, but look at who we're listing. Like none of them are really the big stars that we thought would be big stars on the main roster.
yeah.
Oh, I got to go to work tomorrow. Open with option for unscheduled leave. Oh, that doesn't impact me. I got to go in tomorrow. Fuck. Okay. I think you're right. I think the guys who were big, who have that mainstream potential and were the Triple H guys in NXT have all been treated just fine, and they'll continue to be treated just fine. So
That makes me feel better.
I'm not as worried as I would have been in the past about this. It's a new day. It's a new day.
Oh boy. How are they still not heels? How are they not heels?
You can't make Kofi a heel. You can't make Kofi a heel.
He I don't understand that. Like, how has this guy not been a heel yet? He's been there for almost 10 years.
I was waiting for him to turn on Evan Bourne.
I know.
So cool when it was the three of them standing around watching, in their street clothes, watching matches.
Yeah.
That was so cool.
I thought that was going to be a good thing. Then just no. Somebody got a hold of it and just screwed it up.
We got Woods with the brains, Kofi with the high flying, Big E with the muscle. Perfect. No.
Who do we blame on this one, Nick?
Oh, this is all Vince.
It's all Vince.
That has Vince written all over it.
It does feel like it has.
Yeah,
Vince.
it does.
It makes me feel like you see these movies with Hitler.
So Vince McMahon is Hitler.
God.
Just go with me on this.
That's where you go with this.
Just go.
All right, let's go on this journey real quick.
Let's follow down
Keep
that
going.
rabbit hole.
Keep going.
Basically, Hitler had these. I wouldn't say incompetent, but he had all his yes men.
Right.
Anyone who had sort of challenged him disappeared. And at this point, that's what you've got with Vince, because Pat Patterson is retired and is not really around. Heyman is not on the creative side, and he would be combative. And so it's really just Triple H is the only one in a position to combat Vince. And if he doesn't care, it doesn't matter, or it's just not his thing, then Vince is able to run rampant. And that gives us stuff like the New Day.
So we're just waiting for Vince to stop.
Yes.
Is that what?
Yeah, that's what we're waiting for.
That's we're in a holding pattern. It's unfortunate for certain wrestlers who are sort of caught in the middle because their prime is going to be in this weird period. And Daniel Bryan's able to break through a little bit, but like someone like Ziggler, I think Ziggler is going to be continually screwed over. Like he's never going to be as big a star as he could have been because he's going to be in this sort of like weird amorphous transition period.
As he should have been, yeah.
In my opinion. But they do count that title reign that Vicky gave him as one of his title reigns.
I really love Dolph, but I think he's going to have the shelf life of a banana because he's just too dangerous.
That's a big thing, is that he wasn't reliable because he kept on getting hurt, and there's some moments where if X happened instead of Y, it could have changed a lot. Like if Fandango hadn't gotten hurt, I think they would have put the Intercontinental title on him. And then, the fact that Jericho put him over at WrestleMania wouldn't seem so ridiculous at this point.
Yeah.
But he did. I mean, Jericho's put over some really great stars at WrestleMania. Triple H, Shawn Michaels, and Fandango.
Good class to be in.
It's a good group. And he lost to Edge, right? 26?
I thought he won that match.
Rihanna, these are you have to know this. These are two of your favorites.
Now we gotta go to the tape.
Pretty sure Chris won that.
Hold on.
On this day.
Pretty sure Chris did.
I thought so too.
I see clearly.
Yep, he did.
That WrestleMania 26 was the shits. And anyone who was there contributed to it being the shits.
False reports. False reports.
You're my second straight producer that was fucking at WrestleMania 26. Next time I'm getting a guy who was at WrestleMania 27.
Oh, God.
Can really blame him. I want to meet someone who was only at WrestleMania's 9, 11, and 27.
I don't think that exists.
I want someone where it's like, well, I was a kid, and then we moved to Connecticut, and I went to 11, and then I got back into wrestling, and I was in Atlanta, and I would meet that person, though I would have to give them a blow dart in the side of the head.
A blow what?
A blow dart. Dart.
That almost went somewhere that would have been scary.
Okay, so there's no more Fastlane announcements? There's no six-man announced? Or...
Not as of yet, no.
At the moment, they're about to start the main event of the SmackDown show.
Oh, the main event.
Has Heath been on? I have my priorities.
Not according to Aaron the Brain.
God damn it.
We expect,
but we've got Seth Rollins versus Dolph Ziggler with J&J banned from ringside is your main event of SmackDown.
Didn't they announce that yesterday?
Yeah.
Sure, why not?
Let's see main event. Let's see if he was on main event. Adam Rose. No Heath on main event. Oh, wait a minute. Yes, he was. Yes, he was. He is on main event this week, but we can't. But we can't watch main event because
we can't watch it because it's not on.
He teamed with Curtis Axel.
Yeah, I heard that's been happening lately.
Former Intercontinental Champion.
And they lost to the Lucha Dragons.
Fantastic.
That'll make my kid happy.
So there's that.
Anna, you have the network. You can see Heath Slater anytime you want, in any match you want, anytime.
But he's been back for 2 weeks, and he's only been on TV for like a minute and a half, and he's got a new haircut, and I want to see it.
You saw it when he was Sting. That's what you got. You got him as Sting.
Was he Sting? Because there's been conflicting reports. Yes. He was Sting.
The other guy, the hot guy, he was in the stands.
Okay. There was two of them that were in the stands.
Yeah, he was one of the guys in the stands.
And Heath was in the ring.
Heath was the one in the ring.
Okay, that makes sense.
Okay. Who was the other guy?
Indie wrestler named, was it Corey Hawk or Cody Hawk? Cody Hawk?
It was Cody, yeah.
Yeah, Cody Hawk. Fantastic. He made some sort of comment on his Facebook saying he can't tell you what he's going to do on Monday, but it's going to be really cool. And from that, the dirt sheets decided that he was the Sting in the ring.
Okay. That makes sense. That's a big spot to put somebody like that in the ring with Triple H. So that makes sense that it was Slater instead.
The Sting in the ring.
Sting in the ring.
Well, you can go see Heath Slater. By the way, did you see the countdown with the jobs? What was the most obnoxious jobs or the whatever jobs? Did you see that?
Eccentric jobs.
Eccentric. Did you see that, Rhi?
No, we were watching the one before that last.
Well, for the eccentric jobs one, number 10 was The Godfather, and Slater said he would have taken the hose instead of having the match with The Godfather. Because that's, of course, The Godfather's gimmick would be that he would come out and offer one of his women to his opponent so he didn't have to wrestle.
Really?
I remember. Yeah, absolutely. That was part of his gimmick. I can remember him doing that with William Regal when he was the real man's man, and I remember William Regal saying something like, well, I'm not Elton John, so I'm going to take the ladies.
Oh my. I'll have to watch that now.
Yeah, it's very good. Oh, and there's also a moment during it where Seth Rollins says he would need more than one. And this had aired right after Raw, night of the PP photo incident.
Great timing.
It was absolutely perfect. The PP photo incident. Also, you get IRS, and Bo Dallas says, IRS, I think I've heard of him. Which made me pop a little bit. But it was really great. And you get to see some of the really horrible gimmicks of the past, like Duke the Dumpster Drozy, and you get a mention of Parts Unknown by Tyson Kidd. It was really good. I love Countdown. I don't think there's ever a bad Countdown episode.
No, I haven't. The one we saw was super awkward for some reason.
Oh boy. Was it the one the 10 weird matches?
Yes, and I was watching that with my kid. That's
what was awkward?
The
evening gown thing with Patterson and Briscoe?
I think there were some. Oh, no. It was the Viagra on a pole match.
Oh. Why? What was awkward about that?
Good old Vince Russo.
Because my kid is 8 years old and I don't know how to explain to him why they were fighting.
Keep it simple. Like one of them, they both liked that girl.
Stacy Keibler was the prize. That's all you got to know.
That's the values I want to teach my son.
You say when